Don't give up.
Anything of use?
Hellfire. She's coming.
Well, you've been naughty. And you know what happens when you're naughty.
God damn it. Anyone but her.
You flatterer. Why, if I had a warm heart, I'm sure it would be skipping. Call me Mizora. I'm Will's patron, the fount of his power. My pet's been unruly, and his leash needs a yank. We had a deal, Will. But Karlak's still breathing.
I've taken more pleasant shits than you, Mizora. And at least those can be buried after.
That's no kind of talk for a lady. By the way, Karlak, Zariel sends her regards.
You told me! Devils only! She's a tiefling, not a monster!
How precious. The little pupster's found his bark.
Clause G, Section 9. Target shall be limited to the infernal, the demonic, the heartless, and the soulless.
Karlak meets the criteria by virtue of having no heart. Point? Oh, yes. Thanks for the reminder.
Will burns in the fires of Avernus. The lightning storms of Dis strike his flesh. His soul passes through each layer of the hells, gaining their essence and their torment.
That's better.
What the hells have you done?
A promise broken, a price paid. You know the terms.
Get used to the new form, pet.
There's no going back.
Some magic even I can't undo. Now, let's see how the frontiers fare without their precious blade.
Karlach, keep an eye on him, would you? I'll be keeping mine on you.
Oh, and Will, don't forget, our pact still stands. Ta-ta.
I'll be honest, soldier. I'm reeling. Will hardly knows me, but... Been a long time since someone stuck their neck out for me like that.
Gods damn her, straight back to the... Just look at me. I did what was right. And Mazora made... I'd be hunting devils and demons, she said. Traitors and hypocrite. Not Zariel's victims. Not innocent tieflings. I'll say what I can. It's Mazora who grants me the power to conjure armor and cast eldritch blasts. Before I was infected, I could even call hell beasts and summon festering clouds. But I promise you, every thrust of my blade and every flame I sparked was for the good of the coast. I can't utter the terms or circumstances of the pact. I can tell you most all else, but the pact, I'm forbidden. Unless Mazora permits it. But I'll say this. The moment I pacted myself to Mazora, I have not regretted. It was worth the sacrifice. Well met. It's said that anyone who bathes in the river of blood emerges as one born anew. I feel the weight of these horns on my head, curling upwards like a mammoth's tusks. I feel these ridges snaking down my neck. Not to mention a few bumps and prongs. But I haven't seen my reflection. Be my mirror. What do you see? Then, I'll fight ever harder. The people, but I will slay their monsters. Keep them safe.
There you are. I was just thinking about you. And that delicious moment we shared the other night. The very same. I've had... In all these years, I've only ever fed on beef. You were delectable. And now I can't help but wonder how the others taste. Alas. It doesn't hurt to ponder the question, though. Take Gale, for example. He strikes me as someone whose blood is rich. But the Gith? What in the hells would she taste like? Yes. Heavens forbid we have an interesting conversation. Still, I am intrigued by the possibilities. Absolutely. A mere thought experiment. So, in the spirit of theoretical questions, if you had to take a bite from one of them, who would it be? Oh, no. No. Don't be disgusting. I just mean a sip of their blood. No mastication required. Oh. I'm flattered. Unfortunately, all this talk is getting me hungry. I better find... there's nothing that tasty lurking out...
Tiring business, isn't it? Why don't we take a little break, Allow ourselves a few moments of rest? Gives me a chance to talk to you about something, well, rather important. We've been on the road together for a while now, haven't we? Ever since you were kind enough to free me from that stone, I've seen you demonstrate the way you diffused the tension between Zevlor and Aradin, the way you stood in front of a crossbow to prevent a murder, the way you got Korga to release the girl. In short, I've grown to trust you. I was being quite sincere, I assure you. The reason I make a point of saying this is that I've grown confident enough to tell you something I've yet to tell another living soul. You see, I have this condition. Very different from the parasite we share, but just as deadly. No, it cannot be cured. And I assure you I've left no page unturned in reaching that conclusion. I can keep this condition under control, as indeed I've done for a significant amount of time, but that was under different circumstances altogether. Home, in Waterdeep. What it comes down to is this. Every so often, I need to get my hands on a powerful magical item and absorb the weave inside. I can say no more on the matter. Not just trust me when I say it's been days since I last consumed an artifact. Since before we were abducted. It is time. And by that I mean it's imperative that I find and consume strands of weave at the earliest possible juncture. We've already done the finding. In fact, you have one in your possession. You know for yourself how hard won such an item was, and it will be no easier when even more are required to assuage my... There'll be danger involved, or great cost. Splendid. As luck would have it, you're already primed to give me exactly what I need.
Thank you.
I can feel it work. A metaphorical demon, I haste to point out, but no less dangerous. And no less bound to wake up again to continue its ravages. Such is the nature of all monsters. Oh, it's not so bad once you get used to it. And, on the plus side, my tower in Waterdeep has never been so free of clutter. Sincerely, though, I understand I ask a lot from you with few answers in return. But in time, all will be told. I obtained it in Waterdeep. Nothing there comes cheap.
I'll tell the gods what's what.
Goblins ahead.
Well, look what the rat dragged in.
hand it. I know something Ragslin will want to hear.
Yeah? What's that?
I've been in some druid's grove. This one sprang me. Now move over so I can tell Ragslin myself.
Hold on. Where are the raiders?
Dead. Every last one.
Ragslin's drow friend won't be happy to hear that.
She'll be happy enough when I tell her where them looters is holding up. Let me through.
Hold on now. Is it true what Saz says? You helped her escape that grove? Then behave while you're inside. Our people don't mind it one bit.
That's enough out of you. Come on. Gotta let the drow know where them looters is. We'll be heroes.
Hear my voice. Obey my command.
The voice is irresistible. You recognize the overwhelming authority that you've used on others, only infinitely stronger, and turned against you. Your vision clouds, leaving you in a dark, featureless shadowscape. Nothingness in every direction. Then there are 3 figures before you. An armored male elf, exuding power and command. A handsome younger man with a quick, easy smile. And a pale young woman with even paler eyes.
These are my chosen. They speak for me. Aid their search for the prison, and you will be worthy to stand beside them in my presence.
You feel energy pulsing from the artifact, lifting the pain from you, pushing the voice away.
My power grows. My forces gather. The reckoning draws near.
Don't give me that look. I don't know what just happened any more than you do. We should keep going.
Nice one, Shadowheart. That thing in your pocket seems powerful as hell.
I don't know. Not exactly. All I know is it's important I get it back to Baldur's Gate. At any cost. My home. The cloister of Shah followers. A group of us was sent to retrieve the artifact. Now I'm the only one left. I can't afford to fail. There's nothing more I can tell you.
A powerful artifact indeed, to have caught the attention of so many. Not least the 3 figures in the vision, the Chosen, are searching for it. With the cultists' aid, it will not be long before they find it. You have evaded them so far, thanks, it seems, to the artifact itself. But how long can such protection last? Shadowheart has made her position clear. She will see that it is taken to its destination, but you still do not know what it even is.
trust you more than most, but I'm sorry. That's too much to ask. This is my responsibility. I wouldn't quite say that.
What's that?
I like
Sounds like they've captured themselves a bard.
Who wants another drink?
Or be you beheaded? Ah, a stranger in a fair camp. Laugh if you dare, recoil if you must. With fragulous crown and with sceptre abraid, draw Ragslin, short work of the innkeeper made. The inn burnt to ash. The captives were many. Goblin kind had reduced them to cowering filfenny. So raise it, your goblets, and drain them with pride. Draw Ragslin, the true soul, had let you glide.
You! Move off!
Do as she says. Now. Now.
Wait a tick! That a friend of yours?
Oh, certainly not. What are you doing? I'm busy here.
You lying.
To you? Never. Come, let's continue our ballad. I am...
Bah! You broke him!
Wait! Draw Ragslin, we play, we...
Come on, pigeon! Back to your cage!
Now, look what you've done.
On!
Of course,
My name's Gribbo, idiot!
Right, yes.
You going on the
Not
next
for
train?
me.
Bloody arm is killing me.
That's right. Keep freaky. You lot spend your stuff.
All the great chasers are dead. Runny Cobb, Split Foot, Tart the Toenail. Legends.
Getting Halcyon out of here is going to be a real treat.
Let's hope we find him in one piece.
Statue of Seluna. This ruin must have been dedicated to her. And now it's a nest for some filthy goblins. A fitting end. More heretical symbols, of course.
This ugly bastard is the first human I ever killed!
Yeah. I'm shooting arrows. What's a tick got to be sad about?
Bloody racket!
Oh, come on now. They're just having a bit of fun.
Aye,
Seluna. As if mingling with a horde of goblins wasn't bad enough. Let's do what we have to do, then get out of here. Quite the understatement, but yes.
Let me guess. The wound on my hand. It never quite heals. And sometimes it causes terrible pain to rip through me. It's my burden, though, from Lady Shah. I can feel her influence somehow. I cannot say. Not with what I can recall. But even then, it would not be for me to question her will. It...
Quite. I was... That's all I know. That's all I need to know. Because it's safer that way. We had our memories suppressed before the mission. That way, none of us could betray the Dark Lady. Shah's secrets must be protected. Duty demands it. Once I fulfill my mission, I can have my memories That's not a luxury open to many people, us included. I have my faith to turn to instead. You should find something of your own.
Oi! Ain't no party in here.
Shut it, Graw! Olak cleared us. Got a visitor for the drow, I do.
My arse. What's a true soul want with any mate of yours?
Private business, that is. Raiding business. But if anyone wants a piss pot guarded, we'll call.
Just get your friend branded proper. Right, Sazza? Got better things to do than...
No, you don't. Come on, then.
Bloody racket.
Oh, come on now. They're just having a bit of fun.
Aye, so much fun.
Smells like burnt flesh in here.
That's because she chose me.
Bastard.
You're not worth
Slave
it
stock,
yet.
are ya?
Yeah. And the one thing I learned down there, don't matter if you're a slave or a king.
A scrying eye. Best not do anything suspicious while it's watching.
Because of your beautiful eyes.
Can any of us...
Failed me once. And now you dare to question me.
I didn't mean nothing by it, your ladyship. Honest, I didn't.
Life, much like your words, is meaningless, whelp. End the latter to save the former.
Mistress! It's me, your loyal servant, Sazza. I'm back, and I brought a friend.
How thoughtful. And where did you find this friend?
They was in some rickety druid grove, mostly full of tieflings, but them intruders you're after were hiding out there.
I presume you dealt with my prey and massacred the rest.
Well, the thing about that is, they sort of massacred us. But this mug helped me to escape. I say we stick a few holes in him. Show how grateful we are.
You feel a cold hand caress your mind as the drow appraises you.
Oh dear. Your prisoner is one of the Absolute's favorites, Saza. A true soul.
Nah, it can't be. They was in the grove, hanging around with the tieflings.
Undercover, no doubt. Carrying out the Absolute's will. Oh, Saza, you have made a grave error. And it will be your last. My spiders are hungry, little one. But before they feast, tell me where that grove is. And I may yet spare your life.
It's past the bridge, to the east. Big old gate covered in ivy. Don't hurt me, mistress, please.
I will not hurt you. My spiders will have that pleasure.
No, I mucked up, I'm sorry. But I didn't know who they was. They didn't tell me nothing. I told you, I was trying to follow orders best I could.
Silence, wretch. And remember, you owe your miserable life to this one.
I won't cause any more trouble. I swears it.
Through sheer luck, that pathetic worm has brought me the information I need. And it seems that the inhabitants of the Grove trust you. We can use that against them. You have a part to play in this slaughter.
Return to the Grove. When my raiding party approaches, throw open the gate and signal me.
The fate of the Grove's inhabitants hangs in the balance. Killing the drow here would spare them, but it might be better to face her warband at the Grove itself, on familiar ground. On the other hand, participating in the slaughter as she asks may be the perfect way to earn her trust and access to the cult's inner circle.
Marshalling the goblins is no simple matter, but my warband, once we are in position, gather the raiders.
True souls are infected with
Yes, your
ice.
ladyship.
Why do they
We
think
won't
they're
let you
talking to
down.
a god?
No interest in chatting to the Absolute myself. I've got enough going on up here. Whoa, soldier. What did you just do? Listen to me. I'm trusting you. But if you disappoint me, it'll be the last thing you do.
Wish I had a bag of holding.
Making me sweat.
Can't give up now.
Can't afford to stay idle.
Well, well, well.
still breathing, despite everything.
I command you, corpse. Speak. Reveal truth to the Absolute. Nothing. Must be reading it wrong. Shuga no Shukok.
The hobgoblin turns to you, and the parasite squirms in your skull. You taste the ale on his tongue, and the bile in the visions cloud your inner eye for a brief moment once again. You see the hobgoblin bowing before the armored elf you'd glimpsed before. The elf speaks of the hunt for a great weapon, and the rewards that will go to whoever finds it.
If it isn't another true soul.
He doesn't speak his next words.
You ever talk to a dead squid? Now's your chance.
This Mind Flayer's build is smaller, its garb plainer. A fierce, yet it too roamed the Nautiloid. It would have seen you, known you.
Absolute says the dead squiddy had a weapon. I reckon the killer nabbed it and scooted off to that looter camp. We find who killed it, and we find...
You feel Shadowheart's anxiety. The weapon the Absolute seeks. It's the artifact that she carries. The same one that protected you as her mind focuses. Their suspicion cannot be aroused. They cannot discover that the weapon they seek is within their grasp.
Then take it. Absolute knows I am not...
You read aloud the words. The hideous corpse rises, tentacles writhing. Ragslin frowns at a question he would never have asked. Then the creature speaks in visions. Curved drow blades, crude goblin torches, gnoll teeth. You see other mind flayers arranged in a serene circle. Absolute unity. Absolute power.
Damn it!
You feel Ragslin's suspicions. A true soul should never ask about the Master. Again, visions flow through you. A swarm of Githyanki dragon riders. Silver blades held high, control panels melting. Flesh pods spilled open.
Get on the hunt. They know something.
Suspicion floods Ragslin's mind. Your brain howls as you consider your final question. You see dark tunnels lit by noxious pools of brine. The sky splits open and nautiloids pour out of a void that consumes the star.
What in the...
The corpse collapses. Silent one.
No! We're not done! Riddles, all of it, and nothing to show for the trouble but rotting squid meat. No answers, no killer, and no damned weapon. That damned Trow was right. Can't let her get all the glory. The raid started already. Let's hope you get to the grove. Help the Drow Minthara kill the lot. Well, don't just stop.
No prizes for guessing what this weapon they're after really is. The artifact.
If that's the case, we've got more problems than just the worms in our heads.
Not every...
Hey, good looking.
Keep a blade close.
Their cities will be razed to the ground. And they'll know.
Just like old times.
Your drink from our barrel.
The hobgoblin. You taste the vision of the elves.
If it is...
He doesn't.
You ever talk to a dead squid? Now's your chance. No time. Absolute, says the dead squid. You
feel shadow. Her mind focuses. Their suspicion cannot be aroused.
Then take...
You read aloud the word. The hideous corpse rises. Tentacles Ragslin. Then you see you feel Ragslin's suspicion again. Control. Suspicion floods Ragslin's mind. Your brain uses the skull.
What?
The corpse
Not riddle. No. You. Well, don't just...
No prizes for guessing what this weapon they're after really is. The artifact.
If that's the case, we've got more problems than just the worms in our heads.
Someone there?
Listen,
Time for discretion. Ready or not.
Your indiscreet killing has earned you.
Listen, the Absolute honors you and slays her enemies.
Come on, let's go.
With the dead,
Careful, I bite.
rivers and streams will flow with their blood. Their cities.
Neither seen nor heard.
Listen, the Absolute honors you and slays her enemy. To fertilize the fields with the dead.
Have a lot on my mind. And, well, in it.
Streams will flow with their blood. Their city
Well, hello.
raised to the ground. They'll know she is Absolute. You'll sit at it. Your
Tricks.
will reign.
Very, very quiet.
Caught in the act of killing. A
Watch how you go. There's a trap.
Praise his ever-bleeding axe. Praise his throne of flaming iron. Praise Magloviet.
You know Magloviet, a tyrannical deity who treats his goblinoid followers as slaves.
Trying to interrupt my prayers? Scared of a real god? You're as goonless as the rest of them. Good on ya. Don't matter to me if it's Shah, Garn, or my boy Magloviet. It's about tradition. This upstart everyone's praising is gonna trample all over our gods and our faith. Makes me sick. Yeah, my old tribe's fallen for this shite. The Great Absolute brings us together. Drow and Knoll, it's a load of shite. It won't last. Sodom all. I'll wait here.
Don't give me trouble now.
Look at where the Absolutes love gotten. Dead! Thanks for breaking me out. Gonna find me a new tribe. One that appreciates the old ways.
No traps, please.
The Absolute's might on our side. Someone speaks against her, just stick him like a pig.
With that kind of slander, I'll slice off their fingers and fry them for supper.
I just love a good finger fry.
I hear, and you, what of you, casting aspersions on the Absolute. I'll tear out your tongue and cram it up your faithless arse.
Hands off my tongue, you bloody bird. I'm pledged to the Absolute. Arse and all. Hold on. What in the bloody hell is an axe
Let's have a rummage.
We got the Absolute's might on our side.
Let's go to the shop.
Someone speaks against her, just stick him like a pig.
Let's move.
All here, and you what of
I
you
could go for a good
casting
meal.
aspersions on the Absolute. Oh, you'll tear out your tongue.
You're being arrested for assault. Judging by the look on this guard's face, you're getting off lightly. The guard is impassive. Your little speech was unconvincing.
Can't give up. Not now.
Another fight. Let's go.
Put him up.
I'd like some time to talk.
Go ahead. I'm listening. Think of it as tribute. As long as I pay, there will be peace. I can assure you, the battlefield would extend well beyond the borders of my body alone. We all have our burdens, one way or the other. Your enterprising approach to my problem is most encouraging. I do not yet need to consume an item, but keep it close by. It will not be too much longer.
here's somebody special. The Absolute has touched you, hasn't she? Priestess Gut needs to touch you too. Hold out your arm so I can mark your flesh. Shows our devotion to the Absolute. These maggots see how strong we are with her guidance. Whole camp will be branded soon, and you should be too. You ready? Brace yourself. This'll sting. Maybe you don't need it. After all, you're special, ain't you? Like me.
She probes your mind, tangling your thoughts with hers. A familiar sensation. She too carries a parasite. Darkness seems to swallow the temple, leaving you with a vision of the goblin priestess receiving instruction from a handsome young man. The vision dissolves away. You stand before the goblin priestess in the temple once again. Her faith floods into you, a tide of shuddering ecstasy.
I fear it works both ways. And I saw some weird Maybe I can help with that. Us true souls gotta look out for one another. With the Absolute's will, let's deal with this in my chapel. It's private. Don't want this lot.
Oi! Priestess! We want the mark.
Yeah. Ain't we good enough for the Absolute?
Oi, come here. I ain't waiting around. Ready to clear your head? Whatever the Absolute tells me to. Don't worry, she loves you. I can tell. Don't want a crowd of gawpers. Everybody up.
Whatever comes, I'm ready.
Trust no one. Really? It's proud.
At least things have stayed interesting.
Ready to clear your head? Smart. All you need to do is...
Psionic feelers creep across your mind, like a pickpocket's fingers seeking flaws in fabric.
I won't give in. princess is slain, and the Horde is weaker for it.
You don't have permission to be here. You're about to be ejected. You've been granted free pass. You've been caught trespassing. Again. You've wandered into a forbidden area.
How delicious.
You've wandered into a forbidden area. You sense it might...
Tricks. What's in here? Don't look now.
My turn.
Let's spill some blood.
Got to focus. Got to press on.
survival is all that matters. Wonder if the gods are watching me.
Incoming.
On my way.
Sometimes the only way out is through. Here we go again. That might be worth a look.
I'm so... How do people do this all day?
Looking ahead. That will fit in my pack.
Something over there.
Not a chance. I'll fit in there. Looks like all these moongates can be turned. I should speak up. goes very far down. We'll have to go in to see the bottom.
Goblins are such vile little parasites.
Given your own nature, are you really the one to judge?
Turn should do it. What's that?
A trap. Time to dance.
Such depth to the shadows. I don't care what others say about the Underdark. It's beautiful down here.
I'm used to a crypt's gloom. This is something else.